Muji's flagship store in Ginza is absolutely huge and well worth a visit if you are in Tokyo and love all things Muji. The range is so impressive. Join me for a walk around. So right inside the main entrance there is a little coffee place and bakery with the most delicious cakes on offer. We headed up to the 6th floor to the coffee and salon to have a break before we had a good look around the store. So we ordered a cappuccino and an iced latte and couldn't resist sharing a matcha ice cream as well. Right next to the cafe was the entrance to the Muji Hotel, which takes up the higher floors of this building as well. There's also an art gallery on this floor, which we had a quick look around. It seemed to be different wedges from different species of tree, which was quite interesting. Then we headed down onto the main shopping floors. Down onto floor 5. This was a homewares floor. It's always interesting to have a look, but we were not really interested in buying anything because it's too big or bulky. But nonetheless, it's really interesting to see the minimalist look. Then down the escalator to the next floor down. This was more sort of kitchen equipment. Your other small homewares. The ubiquitous slippers in every shade you could imagine. All your essential kitchen needs. Here's me spotting some bags. I seem to be able to spot them a mile away. And yes, there we are. We are into the stationery section, one of my favourite spots. Now, I'd seen these bags in the Muji in Osaka, and I remembered them well. I was quite keen to take another look. They are slightly padded and they've got a fabric back and like a plastic front with a ring binder in it and extra pockets everywhere. So they actually came in 3 different colours and 2 different sizes. This is the smaller one. This was about 2,400 yen and the bigger one was about 2,700 or just a bit more than that. Very versatile uses. All the general sort of stationery, bits and bobs, storage. More little pouches. This one with a see-through front. Files. More bags. And then onto the paper stationery, the notebooks, planners, dated, undated, different colours and sizes. I think they do the basics really well. I've got one of the smaller ones of those that I've actually got in Australia. Testing out the pens. Just have to, don't you? So these are the cable tidies. I took a while to figure out how to open that. There are so many interesting little bit and pieces, you just got to pick some of them up. Oh, yep, that's a tape measure. It's great if you love that minimalist sort of neutral tones sort of look. I don't mind a bit of it. Lots more little bags, some containers to keep random things in. I guess that's like a pen case. More pouches. I do love a netted pouch. Different, it's just got the little bags for every sort of occasion. You can use them for whatever you want really, but perfect for travelling and holding all your little odds and ends to keep them all together. When we travel, we tend to move around a lot, so you've got to be super organised and make sure you don't forget anything. You must remember to look down as well, because there's things on multiple levels. So don't forget to do that. Yeah, some of these things are exactly the same as you can get in any other branches, especially the stationery. I think the bigger the shop, and this is quite a big one, you just get more range. They might just have a little bit more of everything. And this store, this branch of Muji, is in fact not the biggest one in Japan, though it is their flagship store. So I think it is a pretty impressive display of everything. These little bags were funny. My partner said, "What is that, a tea strainer?" I don't think so, but interesting. Got some foldable storage bags as well, regular backpacks. I picked up this little bag in the Osaka branch as well. Must have been interested in it. You've got to check out the feel of some of these things as well, because they're not always as they seem. And I didn't really like the rubbery feel of these bags. On down to the next floor, and this was mainly the menswear floor. Interestingly, the shoes there might not be the height of fashion, but they did have larger sizes, and sometimes you hear that it's difficult to find larger sizes in Japan. So if you're stuck for shoes, you can hop over to Muji and grab some at a reasonable price. Say if your shoes break or something. Interesting just to have a look around. Didn't really stay on this floor too long. My partner did want to have a look, but didn't buy. Then you've got the perfumes and cosmetics. Just much bigger area than in the Osaka store. Much, much bigger. It's all beautifully laid out. We found this massager as well, and then my partner got hold of it and he couldn't resist just having a play. We then headed down to the second floor. This had the women's clothes and some kids' clothes as well. I think the socks would probably fit me, but probably not much else. So we just had a general look. Of course, we found some other little bags. How cute were these? Not exactly cheap, 1,490 yen for a little tiny miniature suitcase. Very cute though. That one was a bit more reasonable, 490. Miniature bags. Very interesting. Cute little backpack. That was 1,290. Yeah, not that cheap. Very neutral colours. Even sunglasses. Then we headed down onto floor 1, which is the ground floor, and food and snacks galore. Lots of soups and curries in pouches, interesting snacks. That's some foreign food as well. That was pasta. I think that was grated carrot. Interesting. They even had chilled and frozen food as well. Something fascinating about going food shopping in a foreign country, isn't there? And this was interesting. Sakura latte. We were there in Sakura season. And then the freeze-dried strawberries. And the Muji diner was actually on the basement floor. We didn't go down there. So nuts. Very reasonable prices, some of these things. I think those were Sakura cookies. Crackers. I mean, just a huge range. Those were sweet potato, like chip sort of things. Cakes and lots of other snacks. So yummy. There's a tax-free counter in Muji. I think it's on the 4th floor. It's clearly signposted. We bought our goods there to get the tax-free option, but we bought our food separately because we didn't want to have that tax-free, as we wanted to eat it straight away. So just keep that in mind. If you have enjoyed watching our trip around flagship Muji Ginza store, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and watch out for our next video where I show you what I got from Muji.